for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden under the foot of men. A lot of the church is being trodden under the foot of men. I want you to understand this. If you don't understand anything else, you need to be on your toes. You need to be on guard. You need to be performing self-examinations. You need to be making your calling and election sure. Because all those scriptures I gave you, and as I said, there's many more and you probably know them. You can be cast away. You can become a reprobate. You can lose your savor. The oil can run out. Them 5 foolish virgins who the oil ran out on, they had no idea. They were all together. They were all virgins. They didn't even know their oil ran out until it was too late. They laid there, and what were they doing? They slumbered and they slept, and the oil ran out. That's what the church is doing. We're sleeping on the pews. And the oil is running out. And when the bridegroom comes and the call goes forth, if there's no oil in the vessel, you ain't going. You ain't getting in. Church, we need to understand how serious this is. It sickens me, it bothers me, it hurts my heart that so many have been led to believe the whole spiel about say the prayer or sign the book or all that stuff and do whatever you want and you can never be lost. It hurts my heart. Imagine what it does to God's heart. We know the truth. We've been given the truth. We need to share the truth. Well, they'll get mad at me. They'll get offended at me. They won't be my friend. They won't like me. They'll never come to my house. Oh, isn't that better than them going to hell? Maybe they'll get mad at you for a while, but once you tell them, then the Spirit can use that to convict them. That's right. And maybe on this earth, your relationship will never be the same, but you can have eternity in heaven with them. That's right. We've got to let them know the truth. We've got to tell them. That's part of taking up the cross. It is uncomfortable. You know, when Christ threw that crossbeam over his shoulder, it wasn't comfortable. It dug in all those places he had been beaten and all that, digging in and grinding. It wasn't comfortable. But he's telling his disciples, take yours. He knew what he was talking about. We want a crossless Christianity. We want smooth things. We want it easy. We want it nice. If we're doing it the right way, if we're living it the right way, it's not going to be all those things. As I said, we should be uncomfortable. Our hearts should hurt. We should be in pain for what's going on out there. And that should be our number one priority above everything else, because if it's not, if he said, if you don't put everything else below me, you cannot be my disciple. I can keep going, but I won't. Yeah. I know I say this all the time, but I'm going to say it again. Listen to the voice of the Spirit. Let the Spirit speak to your heart. Examine yourself. Make sure you are in the way. Make your calling and election sure. The time has come that we begin to judge ourselves and make sure we are what we think we are, that we're in that way, because if not, we may have a rude awakening one day when we stand and he says, I know you not.